What's up guys, Fuad here, back on Viper Sport with another video. Today we're going to be talking about PEDs, forming enhancing drugs. And we're going to be talking about the man himself, Jarrell Big Baby Miller. If you don't know Jarrell Big Baby Miller, he's a heavyweight from Brooklyn, New York, and he can talk a lot of smack. He can fight too, but he's been popped for PEDs once again. Now, just to recap, last year, literally a year ago, he was meant to be fighting Anthony Joshua. In fact, when he was taken out of the fight, it was Andy Ruiz who replaced him in that fight. And we know what happened on June the 1st. Andy Ruiz made history, beat Anthony Joshua. But in that position, Jarrell Miller was meant to be fighting Joshua. That was the date set for him. It was Anthony Joshua versus Jarrell Miller, Madison Square Garden, June the 1st. Leading up to the fight, they had beef, a lot of back and forth, a lot of bad blood was created during the build-up. Now, weeks before the fight, we find out that Jarrell Big Baby Miller had been popped for a failed drug test. And guess what? It wasn't once, it wasn't twice, it was 3 times. 3 times within 4 days, my guy got popped. I mean, what do you even say after that? He was suspended for a while by all the organizations, but he couldn't be banned from the sport because at the time he didn't actually have a professional boxer's license. I know, boxing is so confusing. Because he didn't have the license, he got through the loophole and was allowed to compete in the future once he'd overcome this ban that he was given by the organization bodies. Right? So you think, my guy's learned his lesson. He's not going to pop pills anymore. He's going to get on and he's going to come back. The comeback was awaited. A lot of fans were against him coming back. They were like, he shouldn't be fighting. He popped pills. But then Top Rank came through and they gave him a luxurious deal. He was going to be part of one of the biggest promotional companies. And as a heavyweight, you'll always get some sort of attention at you, whatever company you're with, because heavyweight is where the money's at, right? So he was scheduled to fight on July the 9th coming up against Jerry Forrest. And I was thinking, much like other people, like, okay, it's going to be interesting to see how he fights. Is he going to become a heavyweight division threat to all the top guys? Is he going to fight straight back up there? Is he going to get a mad knockout? Well, guess what? He got popped again. And you know what the funniest thing is? He got popped for the same thing that he got popped for a year ago. It's this drug GW1516. Let me have a complete look at it. It's this drug called GW501516, some sort of drug that basically helps endurance for people who are overweight or old. Jarrell Miller weighs over 300 pounds, and it was always interesting because the guy did have an engine. He didn't really always gas. He'd go forward. So hence you can see why he didn't gas. This obviously helped him. The maddest thing and the funniest thing is when you type this drug in, look what comes up on the search page. It's a picture of Jarrell Big Baby Miller on the page when you type the drug in. That's crazy. Oh my God. Look, let me just say this. I've interviewed Jarrell Big Baby Miller. I've met him a couple of times. He is so sound. Like, in the interview, out of the interview, he is one of the nice people in boxing and one of the more approachable people in boxing. I'm going to tell you that fact. But this isn't acceptable. You're a professional athlete competing in one of the most gruesome sports there is. Like, literally, there's times in boxing where I get completely put off, even though it's literally my everyday job. I get put off heavily by it, but because we've seen some tragic events last year, a couple of deaths in the ring, like, it really twists your stomach. And then when someone wants to take a heavier advantage by taking a certain drug, it could, it has an argument to go down. If you knock someone out in the ring and kill them, right, and then you get popped for PEDs, you could go down in jail. That should be looked at as a crime. Because even in Jarrell's position, think about it, he weighs so much, he's a strong guy, and really, for his height and his weight, the guy says he enjoys a lot of cheeseburgers, he shouldn't be able to have that type of endurance. But now, because of this drug that he's taking, he did. Imagine something happened, God forbid, in the ring, if he did something to someone else. It'd be tragic. So I don't understand why people don't learn their lesson. This is his 4th time that he's been popped. Truly and honestly, the only thing you can say is that he has to be banned for, banned from boxing now, because you can't do it this many times. It's crazy as well, because last year that was his biggest shot, biggest payday. He fought respectable opponents, but that was the shot at the world heavyweight title in your hometown. Biggest payday. You missed out on that. Now you're going to make a return from this bad situation, and you've done it again. Clearly he hasn't learned. As sad as it is, because he's a cool guy, he's a nice guy, you have to ban him. There's no other way around it. And if they don't ban him, that's a real bad image for the sport of boxing. Like, it's going to leave such a stinker. And it's already a weird game, the boxing game. It's not like other sports. There's not one organization body. There's always money involved and how much tickets you can sell. And, look at these drug conspiracies. Like, it's too much in this sport. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to click the subscribe button and follow us on our social media. I'll catch you guys on the next one.